Hey, welcome back to the channel. I'm Delu. Today we're talking about something I was thinking about. A pattern that doesn't quite fit introvert and doesn't quite fit extrovert. If you've ever felt like neither label really described you, this one might. Let's get into it. You're at a birthday party. The cake just came out. Everyone's singing, laughing, phones up filming, and you're standing there smiling. But some part of you is already thinking about leaving, not because you're tired, not because you don't love these people. Something else is going on. And most people who feel this have no idea what it actually is. Let's go back to the beginning. Think about how we measure a good childhood. Lots of friends, always invited, birthday parties packed with kids, parents proudly saying, "She's so social. He's got so many friends." That's the benchmark we're handed. More people, more often equals better. It's the operating system everyone gets installed, and nobody ever asks if it actually fits. So you try to run it anyway. The group chats, the sleepovers, the team, the club, because that's what you're supposed to do. And on paper, it looks fine. You have friends, you show up, you're not the lonely kid. But underneath it, there's this quiet static, a feeling you can't quite name, like you're playing a role that almost fits, but not quite. For years, you just assume everyone feels this, that it's normal, that this is just what being around people is supposed to feel like for everybody. Until one day, it isn't normal anymore. Until one day, it gets a name. You get older, you get a job, office team, the usual setup, open floor plan, meetings, and you adapt. You always adapt. That's what you've been doing your whole life, after all. Then, something happens, something small that ends up changing everything. You start working from home, and suddenly, you're better at your job. Not a little better, noticeably better. Fewer interruptions, fewer people walking past your desk, fewer quick questions that derail your whole afternoon. For the first time, a strange thought crosses your mind. Is this what it's supposed to feel like? But here's where it gets confusing, because if someone had asked you, "Are you an introvert?" you might have said no. Introverts are supposed to avoid people, and you don't avoid people. There's something that happens during the workday that completely contradicts everything you thought you knew about yourself. Picture it. Customer service job. The phone rings, and your stomach tightens. Just a little. Oh, here we go. You pick up anyway, and then something shifts. The conversation starts flowing. You're locked in, present. You're helpful, maybe even a little funny. The person on the other end seems happy, and honestly, so are you. For 3, 4, 5 minutes, you feel genuinely good. Then you hang up. And the first thing you feel is relief. Not because the call went badly, it went great. But the moment it ends, your whole body exhales, like you just set down something heavy you didn't even realize you were carrying. If you've ever felt that dread before, real connection during, relief after, even when nothing went wrong, that combination doesn't fit introvert. It doesn't fit extrovert either. It's a third thing, and once you see it here, you'll start seeing it everywhere, especially in the one place that confuses people the most: family. Birthdays, holidays, the big get-togethers. Before it happens, you don't want to go. And here's the part that hurts a little. You feel guilty about that because you do love these people. So why does the thought of seeing them feel like a weight on your chest before it's even started? And it's nice, genuinely nice. You're laughing, you're present, you're having a good time. In the moment, you even think, okay, this is good. Why was I dreading this? Then you get home, and a thought creeps in, quiet but clear. I should have just met up with them alone tomorrow. Not because the party was bad, but because the version of connection you actually wanted, the real deep, just the two of you version, never happened. It got lost somewhere in the noise of everyone else being there too. If you felt that exact thing, dread, then warmth, then this strange, specific kind of regret afterward, you're not broken, and there's a name for what's actually happening. It's called otroversion. It's the need for real connection, but one that only switches on in one-on-one or very small settings. Here's the test that separates it from introversion. Introverts can go weeks without much socializing and feel completely fine. You can't. After 2, maybe 3 days alone, the silence stops feeling peaceful. It starts feeling heavy, loud almost, in its emptiness. So you reach out, you text someone, you meet up, and the moment it's just the two of you, not performing, not managing a group, just the two of you, something clicks back into place. You feel human again. But the second a third person walks in, that feeling is gone instantly, like a switch flipped. And here's the part that might matter most, because this isn't just a quirk or a mood or something wrong with you. There's actual science behind why this happens. Psychologists tie this to something called cognitive load. Basically, how much mental processing power different social situations demand. In a one-on-one conversation, your brain tracks one person, one emotional thread, one tone, one rhythm. It can go deep because nothing is splitting its attention. In a group, your brain is tracking 5, 8, 12 people at once, reading the room, noticing who's gone quiet, sensing who's dominating, feeling the energy shift before it even happens. And here's the thing. You're not choosing to do this. Your brain does it automatically. Whether you want it to or not, that's not a personality flaw. That's not anxiety. That's your nervous system running a process most people don't even know exists. But knowing the science doesn't erase the years of feeling like something was wrong with you. So let's talk about what this has actually cost you. You've probably been called distant, flaky, hard to read. Someone invites you to something. You say no, not because you don't want to see them, but because you can already feel in your body what it would cost you. They stop asking, and slowly you watch friendships fade, not because anyone stopped caring, but because nobody understood the why, not even you for a long time. You've learned to mask it, show up, smile, perform social fluency for an hour, and then go home and need 2 full days of silence just to recover from 30 minutes of small talk. Nobody sees that recovery. They just see you canceling, pulling back, being weird about it. And if you've ever sat there thinking, why can't I just be normal about this? I need you to hear this next part. You know what it means to be truly present with someone, not half listening while scrolling, not waiting for your turn to talk, actually there. You know what real friendship feels like, not the kind where you see someone twice a year at a group thing and call it close. The kind where silence is comfortable, where nothing needs to be performed. You can sit alone without being lonely, and you can connect deeply without needing a crowd to make it feel real. Most people are stuck in one mode their whole lives. You learn to live in both. You were never broken, never too picky, too sensitive, too much. You were just running on a different operating system in a world that only ever shipped one default setting. So that phone call moment, that I should have just met them alone, feeling after a family party. If either of those felt familiar, tell me about yours, the exact moment you felt it. I'm reading every comment. Thank you for staying till the end. I hope you have a restful night or a restful day wherever you're watching this from. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.